Hey guys, this is Robert from the podcast. I'm sorry, I know this is a bit of a weird introduction, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. This episode is particularly raunchy. So if you're around kids or that's not your deal, don't watch it. That said, I hope you like it.
Now, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. We are back again to record for your friends. Woo! Have some fun with us. We're gonna have a good old time. We got the rock star, and it is all mine. So come on, pumpkin's here. Halloween is near. Woo. Pumpkin pie, it's so fine, but I'm tired of all this ad-libbing, so you've been served.
Yo! Cut that out.
Y'all need a record deal, I swear.
Ooh, that would be nice. We just start making our own little production studio, just recording all types of bullshit.
I'm not gonna lie, George, and I know this is a little bit odd, but you looked like sexy because your hair was like falling down like while you were clapping. It was like classic boy band look.
Damn, bro. We say you look sexy clapping your cheeks.
You're welcome.
Well, that is not what I said.
What'd you say? Are you been talking about my cheeks again?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, man.
Have you done cocaine
What?
before?
Where? How? What is cocaine?
Is this a topic that we should hit right now?
No, I mean, I've never did it, but
You've never. Okay.
just assuming that if I would have followed through, you know, if the only chance I would have gotten close to that angel dust is had I worked with you, John Singleton.
John Singleton.
Rest in peace, my
You
boy.
Oh.
You know he died. John Singleton is the director of Snowfall. He passed away this year.
Yeah, he did. Well, was it this year?
Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, I felt like it was late 2017. I mean, 2019, 2018.
2019. It is 20.
Yeah,
it is
no,
late
no,
2019.
I know.
It's
But
okay.
I also haven't seen the movie Snowfall.
Well, it's a show.
He's done a bunch of stuff though. He's been involved in the film industry for well over 40 years, I think.
What was some other stuff that he did?
Top movies was like Fast and Furious. I think he did the second one. He did Baby Boy, Boys in the Hood, a lot of like black films.
Mm-hmm. He was a producer on pretty much any famous black film, really.
Yeah. Wait, you said Fast and Furious 2?
Yeah, Too Fast, Too Furious.
Well, going off of that, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Cause that's when they introduced Tyrese.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense.
That's true.
Fair enough.
Now,
okay.
rest in peace. You know, you just had to have a moment for that weirdness right there. But, not saying John Singleton.
That went from like a great song to like really sad in like 2 seconds.
It be like that.
Why did we get there? Why? Why?
Because we started talking about Coke.
Look, sometimes, George, you don't always understand why you get in a zone. You just end up there.
Oh, don't you dare, you motherfucker. Don't you dare take my transition.
Now you're talking my language. Now you're talking my language.
Talking about zones.
Alright. God damn.
Alright. So, what do you guys think about the friend zone? Have you ever been in the friend zone?
All
Are you
time.
afraid of the friend zone?
Never.
And is the friend zone a bad thing or a good thing?
Not at all.
Okay, hold on. What?
Alright, that topic's done. Let's move on.
I guess we're on to the next one. Okay. He just wants to go home.
No.
So, I'm not going to you now. What do you think?
Friend zone is tricky. I feel like I have to tiptoe around this one a little bit just to be.
Why?
Well, some people get upset when you paint the friend zone as a bad thing or as the girl's fault or the guy's fault because it can go both ways.
That is true. It's very rare when it happens, but it's true.
And I guess I think it can be unfair in some respects.
Yeah.
More my issue when it comes to the friend zone is when people get upset because the person that they put in the friend zone doesn't want to be just friends with them.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, for example, like, let's say Ty is, like, not interested in this girl, but this girl's interested in him, and then he's frank with her, and he says, like, hey, look, I just see you as a friend.
Which is true.
And then she's like, you know what, I don't want to be friends with you. And then he gets upset. I think it's actually fair for her to say, you know what, this is how I was interested in you, and if we can't be that,
yeah,
I'd like to move on. But usually when people see it, it's reversed, right? So the woman is like, I just see you as a friend, and then the guy's like, I can't just be friends with you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people tend to get upset or mad at that guy, like that's unfair, but I think that's completely fair. It's moving forward. Because you're like, okay, you don't want anything to do with me.
Yeah.
It's certainly better than like just continuing to nag that person.
Yeah.
But that's my take on the friend zone. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Everybody's entitled to their own preference.
Fair. Yeah. Have you ever been in the friend zone?
Oh, of course. I think everybody has.
Have you ever been in the friend zone and got out of the friend zone?
I think it's tricky because it's never as simple as that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's just the friend zone and just the, I'm interested in you.
Yeah.
Because relationships evolve just like anything else.
Yeah, that's fair.
But offhand, I would say that I've been in a few relationships where I was in the friend zone and then got out of it. And usually it actually came after spending some time apart. So like we were, I was interested or she was interested, and one of us was like, no, I'm not interested.
Yeah. And
then we don't really talk for a while, and then we get back together.
Which is normal, happens a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of times that's how you find out.
Yeah, and you realize, oh, you know what? I am interested in that person. Either they've changed or I've changed, or so I don't think it's impossible to get out of, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes it requires distance.
It's not the same way we thought about it growing up, like in elementary school, middle school. Because you hear it all the time, like, don't get friend zoned. But then, like, nowadays, it's like, when you think about it, it's like, well, I mean, wouldn't you want to be friends with that person that you're interested in? Because then that's how you can find out if that attraction that you're feeling is really something real, or if it's even with the right person.
Big facts.
Because you might have a crush on somebody, and you might actually get to know that person and be like, you know what? It was just what I saw from a distance or what I thought I knew, and I really got to know this person. It's just not there.
On the other hand, there are relationships where you get taken advantage of because of the friend zone. Yeah. Like, you're interested in a girl, for example, and she knows you're interested, but she just treats you like a friend, but still uses you for all the benefits of a relationship. Whether it be
a fluffer.
Yeah, kind of. And
not that kind of fluffer, you weirdo.
What kind of fluff are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. Nothing. Carry on.
The George. George, do you have something you'd like to share with the class?
What?
Who? We're in school?
No. Oh my God. It was on him.
That's
too.
That's where you back him up. That's where you help him.
I mean, I understand that. I just didn't know.
All right.
Look, just for that, now I'm going to attack you.
Okay. Look. Hey, regardless, I lost my train of thought.
Que la chingada. You were saying how sometimes the person that's in the friend zone gets taken advantage of.
Yeah, because they're treated with all the things that would come with a relationship without the benefits for them.
Yeah.
Right? Whether it's used for emotional support, and not to say that friends can't be emotional support, but there is a limit. There's like there's a difference between friends and beyond that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's unfair. And I think when people say don't get in the friend zone, that's kind of what they mean. Like, don't get taken advantage of by somebody who doesn't really see you in that light.
I agree. What about you, Ty? What do you think about the friend zone? And have you ever been in the friend zone?
Of course.
Yep, he's in it with me.
All my best friends, well, no, like cool 95% of my best friendships.
He was trying to smash.
Friend zone, or vice versa. They were trying to smash.
And now you're just lying.
I'm really not. Because it be like that.
It really do.
Let's see, I had this one best friend back in high school. Her name was Alondra. Alondra was just beautiful, man. I freaking loved her.
Woo.
But I tried to, back in 9th grade, it's like, even though I acknowledged that she was super pretty, I'm just like, I don't know how to go about this, Just nervous.
Yeah.
10th grade came around, I'm like, yo, got some feelings. But before I can even admit that I have feelings, she was like, you're gonna be my best friend. I'm like, okay.
That's fucking annoying. I hate it when like girls are like, you're interested in them, and they're like, oh, you're my best friend. It's like,
I wasn't getting this close to be your best friend, but okay.
Look, I'm not saying it's not valid, and I'm not saying they shouldn't say it, but it can be frustrating.
Very.
Even if I'm not being fair. I can recognize that in some instances I'm not being fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it can be frustrating as a guy to hear that after you've expressed interest, you know?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's hard. It's another version of being rejected.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's never easy, but
that's what happened with producer and I. I expressed interest, and she was like, "You're my best friend."
Y'all should see her reaction.
Such a jerk.
I know, and then she lied to me because I wasn't even her best friend. Ty was.
Damn.
It was whack.
Haters gonna hate, right?
I know.
Haters gonna hate.
I won in the end because I kidnapped her and brought her to my apartment. Anyway, so
don't you
friend zone.
So Bill Cosby.
That went a little too far. You went over it. You jumped over. Okay.
I'm black. I can do that. It's my job to jump over lines because I can do it. I'm capable. I have the physical strength.
I feel like if we were gonna pick one race whose job it is to jump over lines on things, it would not be your race.
That's racist. Anyway.
Racist for not agreeing with my race. How dare you?
Anyways.
You know what? No, you're right. We're not gonna go on that. We're not gonna hit that. We got the friend zone going. Finish your sentence.
Yeah, stay on one topic the entire podcast. Damn.
Fucking idiot.
I was talking to all of us, but all right.
Sorry, my bad. Misread that.
Shoot. So I mean, long story short, me and the girl became best friends. I still consider her a good friend to this day. I have tried to impose the idea of us getting together. It was a smooth conversation, but with negative results. Like, you're my best friend. Like, I find you handsome, and yeah, you're cool, but you got facial hair. Like, what the fuck? It was the dumbest thing ever. Mind you, now, don't get me wrong. The man she's with, they went through a lot of drama back in high school, and I would rather her have been with him than that be with me any day, because now they're the happiest couple. They have a son. I support their lifestyle to the fullest.
They're swingers. Did you know that? Huh? What?
And now he's like, now I really support her lifestyle. What's her man doing?
Were there other questions along this topic? Because I'm trying to remember all the questions you asked, Robert.
I was asking what you thought of the friend zone, and have you ever been in the friend zone?
Well, yeah, overall, my thoughts of the friend zone is it sucks. It does suck. But I feel like, it ultimately depends on the person who's being friend zone. You can go about it like how Robert said. If you don't agree with being in the friend zone, by all means, cut it loose.
Yeah.
All right. My dad always told me, don't cry over spilled cup. Just get a boy another one. Spill a cup of milk. Just get a boy another cup of milk.
What if you're out of cups? Fuck.
You'll never run out of cups.
Bitch.
There's always more women on there's always more fish in the sea.
Exactly.
Type shit. But I do think that there is a difference. Like, a lot of times when people say, oh, cut them loose, I think, and especially with friend zone, it's associated with just being mean.
Yeah.
And I don't support that.
Yeah.
I do, if you're going to say, you know what, I can't be friends with you, you can do it in a polite and respectful manner.
Yeah. But it's like you were saying, like, it's coming from a point of view of, like, you have to move forward.
Yeah.
You have to move forward because you understand this isn't going anywhere. At least right this moment, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
So why stay there and, play the friend card in the sense like you might get hoping that something's going to happen when in reality you should just keep moving forward. Nothing against you guys still being in contact and, saying hi every once in a while. But you still move forward with your life. And you never know. Something might actually happen later on down the road. Yeah. Or you might actually find what you were looking for as you
with
go.
somebody else.
With somebody else, which is even better.
Yeah. Yeah, granted, majority of my best friends have been friend zoned in some way. And I'm happy with either my own decision or their decision to be friends because I ended up becoming friends with some really cool people. But actually, no, not a but. I also agree with what you said earlier. Like, it's really good to be friends with somebody you like before even engaging in a real relationship with them anyway.
Yeah, so that you know them.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it would suck to just be like, hey, I like you. What you trying to do? She's like, oh, I'm trying to do it. Next thing you know, y'all together. You really don't like the bitch. Now you stuck because
I like how he changes his voices a lot.
Mhm.
But it's usually like the same 2 or 3 until he does an accent.
Yeah.
And it just takes a whole nother spin.
Speaking of changing voices, actually, I had something I wanted to mention on the podcast.
Ooh.
So when we used to go to the gym together, Ty would always be FaceTiming someone.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I don't know why, because we're doing something, right? So that's a whole
I just
other...
always got phone calls.
That's a whole other topic. But the person he got a call from was always black, you know? It wasn't always the same person. It was always a black person, though, right?
Fair.
And I just say that for context because what he would do is his vernacular and the way he'd speak would totally change.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me realize that we're seeing like one version of Ty. It kind of reminds me of like Ty's radius. You know, like how he'll act different outside his radius. It's like he'll act different with different friends.
What a beautiful way to bring this band back to the very first podcast we did.
Anything for you, Ty. And so I was wondering if you were aware and if it was purposeful that you're like changing depending on who you're with, who you're talking to, or if that's just a natural thing.
Nah, I mean I don't really pay attention to that stuff. I just talk. You know?
Well, you don't just talk.
Damn.
Obviously.
What you
No.
trying to say, huh? What you trying to say?
Nothing.
Something kind of related that I thought about when I was thinking about you doing this is my dad, like, he's Australian, right? That's where he's from. And to me, he sounds American most of the time, although a lot of people can, for some reason, pick up on his accent.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, but I grew up with it, so I can't.
Mm-hmm.
However, when we go to Australia, I can hear his accent because it comes back more because
Yeah.
he's in the company of Australians.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if he's doing it on purpose or not,
Yeah.
but I can hear it like come back.
Yeah.
I can hear him say, "G'day, mate. How you going?"
Mm-hmm.
Right, and he doesn't say that like when he's here,
Yeah.
even though it would be totally socially acceptable.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's interesting because I'm kind of a mind fucking fuck type thing. You know,
Yeah.
like Ty goes around, you know, and he talks different depending on his audience. And we all do that, I think, to some extent,
Yeah.
right?
That is true. Like when I'm around my dad's side of family, I try to imitate, or I will say emulate, more of their accent because it's the closest thing to Belize I have is my family. So try to emulate their accent, try to pick up on their slang and stuff, and try to use it for myself. It's fun. Like that, I am aware of, but other stuff, just about.
Well, now you know.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
Now you know.
Now you know.
hey.
Not gonna say the other one. We keep it PG. I'm not allowed to say it.
So
It's okay. No, don't trick me. No.
who's tricking? It's not even Halloween yet.
What are you talking about? My party was the other week.
Remember, we were all there. Did you get that drunk?
Well, you had to leave early, but Ty was
Still there.
Ty was there, yeah.
I was still there.
Yeah, I did get a little gone. I'm sorry about that.
What did you think of George's pumpkin? I thought it was cool.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I thought
it
the
kinda-
eyes were a bit lopsided, to be honest.
I was thinking that his pumpkin was a little bit remedial.
It's funny because it's true.
It was an amazing pumpkin. All right. So fuck you guys.
No, the pumpkin was amazing. The problem was not with the pumpkin. It was user error.
Yeah.
So the person with the knife was the problem.
I am an amazing knife handler, knife wielder. I'm good with the knife. All right. So
You're not
So
doing
you
a
say-
good job of defending yourself. I'm just
I
saying.
just didn't know the vocabulary to say for the proper grammar. Am I saying that right?
Grammar?
Grammar.
Well, no, not
Yeah,
really.
you
Because if you're talking about words, then no.
I didn't have the proper vocabulary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, they're talking shit too.
Look, English is a hell of a language, Ty.
Indeed, so it's a good lad.
All right.
I put an ass.
So are we moving past that? We move on to the next topic.
Oh no, is there any?
friend zone?
Y'all want to talk more about the friend zone?
I
Is there
didn't hear
anything
you
else?
elaborate on it. Why don't you elaborate on it?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't really. Yeah.
What is your opinion on friend zone?
Don't square up. What's up?
Yeah.
I'll square up, motherfucker.
Bro, you don't know this shit. I make all types of quadrilaterals, bitch.
Fuck, you got mathematical on me.
I was ready. Let's do this, Ty. No, damn it.
Fucking losers. No, so my opinion, I mean, I guess we're all kind of somewhat on the same page as far as the friend zone. Mm-hmm. I did grow up a lot hearing, don't get friend zone, especially if it's like the girl you like and whatnot. Don't get friend zone because you can't get out.
Yeah.
But my view has it does suck, I'm not gonna lie, if you find out you're friend zone, especially after you admitted that you had feelings.
Yeah. That's like the worst time to find out. Yeah. It's like, you couldn't have told me first.
Bitch. That shit is different.
But I don't see anything wrong with friend. There's been times where I've put myself in the friend zone because it's just, one, I didn't think it would go anywhere, and two, it was more of like I wanted to do that first before trying to take the usual approach of like back in high school where you just go and say you like them and try and start dating right off the bat and then get to know them.
Yeah.
For me, it's like I wanted to, find out more about them, become their friend first and see where that goes. And then, like, maybe start dating, maybe not. It's worked a couple of times where I put myself in the friend zone and it worked. There's been a couple of times where I was in the friend zone and I very well knew I was in the friend zone. I tried nothing. I didn't do anything. And next thing you know, they liked me the whole time. Liked me the whole time, and things came out of it. I don't see a bad thing with the friend zone as long as you understand where you're at and you understand what can come of it.
Yeah.
Don't try and jump into the thing, and don't try to make something out of nothing. And don't be there thinking something's gonna happen, just staying in the friend zone and getting like the somewhat benefits, and just hoping and praying that something's gonna happen. It's like, it's best that you just move on, keep doing your thing, keep focusing on what you gotta do, and if it works out, it works out, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. But you don't stay there hoping that you're gonna win the lottery. When in reality, it's best that you just keep moving forward.
Yeah.
It sucks though. It's hard, especially if you have hard feelings or strong feelings for somebody. It's hard.
Honestly, though, I do think that when women and men, I think, are in that situation where they friend zoned somebody and the other person just moves on.
Yeah.
It makes them rethink it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, it makes you, oh shit, they're just gonna.
Yeah. So why aren't they coming after me?
Yeah. Cool. And then you maybe reconsider your opinion on that person.
Yeah.
Which can be kind of cool. But not that I'm suggesting anybody manipulate anybody, but I think that it can work that way sometimes.
Yeah. My whole 11th grade year.
The entire from the beginning.
Yeah.
That's just the whole time.
Every person you met.
I was being manipulated.
What? Would you like to share?
Sure, why not? So my ex from 11th grade, we were really good friends, through 9th, 10th grade, and I had one of my homeboys. Granted, we're no longer friends now, but it's okay. At the time, he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna let old girl know that you like her." I'm like, "Wait, why would you do that?" He's like, "It's too late. It's already been done. Make a move." I'm like, "Wait, what? Dude, like, why?" So me and the girl talked about it, how we liked each other, and we were going out. And the first couple months of us going out, it was weird, because for example, the first month we never kissed or anything like that, but I tried my hard to spend a lot of time with her. I would still do like little things to let her know that I like her. I would walk her to her bus stop, or hell, even walk her all the way to her house. And she lived all the way in fucking Carson, so we would catch the bus together. I'd walk her to her house, then I had to walk back to the bus. It's about a good hour till I get home, since I live in LA.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, I'm doing all this and haven't even gotten to a kiss yet.
I feel like you were doing a little too much. Just remembering old stories of you walking and not walking and giving me excuses. Continue.
So, yeah, the first semester of 11th grade, that shit was hard just because, like, I was really trying to show her that I liked her. Yeah. She was doing dumb shit, and I'm just like, I'm over it. Winter break, I break up with her.
Winter break?
You broke up with her on Christmas Day? Ty?
Cuddle season? Wow,
You did it through a text? Oh my god.
Fucking
I'm done with you, ho, is what you wrote?
Wow, dude. With 7 frowny faces? You're a jerk.
And then an exclamation point?
Oh,
shit.
my.
And you think they were manipulating you? Alright, finish your story.
Alright, peep this though. Peep this. Second semester start, right? we're not together, but we see each other around because a lot of our close friends
know each other.
Yeah, we share close friends.
Fair enough.
So I was still acknowledge her presence because I'm not the type of asshole.
Yeah, but a different kind of asshole. Got it.
Thank you.
The kind that sends photos to Chris.
But you can see that, you know, she was holding back something that she really wanted to say. Like, I think in February, she lets me know loud as day, like, hey, I still like you. I'm like, I'm willing to give it a second chance, but you gotta do it right. Like, you not about to bullshit me like you did last semester. Mm-hmm. So, started walking her back again. You know, I care about the girl. Why not? Whenever still same type of shit when we spent time together. She wouldn't even kiss me. But the funny thing was, like, whenever she was around certain friends, I guess I was at King Drew. The boy to girl ratio was very low. There was not a lot of guys. So when there was a good looking guy there, almost every girl liked him. Mm-hmm. Didn't know that was me. Not even a brag, because I just didn't care like that. But
he's like not even a brag.
I'm not trying to. Like,
look. Your history speaks for itself.
Oh,
and it's not that long ago that I put out a podcast where you're like, I have a big dick.
But I'm not bragging.
Yeah, no. But I have a big dick though.
I mean,
you can't go back. You can't brag at that. But I'm not bragging. You're bragging.
I mean, there's dudes out there that got a bigger dick than me. I'm not complaining.
No,
like, it is what it is.
Just own it.
You don't watch porn?
That's not the point.
They got a point.
We're just saying,
a bigger point than me.
If they said that you were a good-looking dude, you'd be like, they said I was a good-looking dude. All right, I left it. I let it alone.
Let it alone.
Don't just be like, I'm not trying to brag.
Because I don't want to bring it up like, oh, this dude bragging. I'm not bragging, just it is what it is.
Well, see, but here's the thing. When you say I'm not bragging, everybody thinks you're bragging. If you leave it alone, none of us would have thought anything about it.
I'll continue on my story. God damn it.
Go on with your bragging story. Fuck.
Whenever she was around certain friends, all of a sudden she would want to kiss me. And I'm like, what is this? You know, the girl was really putting me through like a mental mindfuck all year. And I would elaborate more on one specific day when I really lost my shit, but it seems like the friend zone's conversation's now over.
That was a long fucking walk for no fucking water. Alright. Okay.
I got wipes.
What?
Ball wipes.
I knew that's where it was going. I was like, don't steal George on his last podcast. Let him do his transition.
So speaking of ball wipes,
yeah,
don't tickle my armpits. Shave your beard.
Yeah, tickle his balls.
Shave your beard.
Well, speaking of armpits, when you need deodorant. Speaking of deodorant, see, you got me all fucked up. How am I supposed to get on there now? All right, well, now that we're on the next topic,
who got dick in your ear?
Does any?
Better make sure it smells good.
On the next topic, first. You fucking weirdo. You're the one that came up with this topic. Have you guys ever heard of
Manscaped?
Ball deodorant.
Okay.
Because I know he has, because he's the one that brought it up. Have you ever heard of ball deodorant before today?
I haven't. Have you?
I didn't even know that was a thing. Where did you hear about this?
Manscaped.
Manscaped? That's a brand?
Yes.
And they're all about manscaping.
Why aren't they sponsoring us?
Guys.
I know, our first episode, damn.
Come on. We're trying here.
All right.
What are they?
What more do you want?
You're lucky I didn't bring my lawnmower 2.0.
Oh! Why would you bring it?
Because it's a pair of clippers.
Please don't show us how it works.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
It's just clippers.
Clippers for where, though?
Manscaping.
That's our point.
That's why.
You make it seem like it has two special design curves just from a ball sack.
No.
Like, you don't want to see it because it's specifically designed for my ball sack in particular.
No, we make it seem like if you were going to bring a clipper, the only reason to bring it would be to show us how it works.
Yeah.
And none of us want to see how it works.
We'd rather just find out.
On our own, yeah. Yeah, on our private time. Certainly not on camera, I can tell you that much.
No.
Why not?
I don't want anybody
What?
seeing. I don't want to show my junk on screen.
I mean, I was never saying show your junk on screen. I wouldn't even show my junk on screen.
Oh, so you're gonna face that way and just.
No, I'm just gonna hold the clippers up like this is it.
All right, before we keep talking about the fucking sacks. Ball deodorant. What do you recommend it to other guys, and why would you recommend it to other guys?
Indeed, I would recommend it to other guys. And why would I do it? Because believe it or not, gentlemen, your ball has a pH.
Genital men.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Okay, so pH.
Yeah, there's a. I didn't even know it, but apparently the ball sack has to have a specific pH to be considered healthy. And when you think about it, women has to watch their pH in their vagina, so I mean, it kind of coincides, makes sense.
Okay.
But
I follow you.
yeah, so
Science.
Manscaped, the company, they look out for you. They provide you with the clipper. The Lawnmower 2.0, every 3 months they send you a new clipper head so you're not reusing that same dirty clipper on your ball sack. They have ball wipes for in case of emergency, like when you used to work at Rockstar, you're driving that big ass truck. Granted, it was black, it was in the summer, LA gets hot, who knows, your balls probably get a little musty. What about a wipe?
I don't know if I would have done it at work, but okay, fair enough.
So
I see what you mean, though.
Driving a truck is considered at work?
Well,
I mean, for Rockstar, yeah.
Yeah.
Was there somebody in the truck with you?
No.
No, but he had to
driving
go
around.
from location to location.
Yeah.
So it would kind of be like if I was working at Starbucks and I was delivering notes.
You wouldn't wipe your balls?
No, but
Maybe if I went to the bathroom, not in the middle, not while I'm driving from place to place. I'd probably go to the bathroom first and then.
No one's gonna see you wipe your balls.
All right, you're not driving. Anyway, so. All right.
You can do what you want with your ball sack when you drive.
Yeah, look.
I don't feel like doing it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and
If
do
the
my
balls
business.
gotta get wiped, they gotta get wiped.
So I go to the fucking bathroom
So
and do it.
yeah, you wait until it's not that hard. You pull over, you go to the bathroom, you wipe your balls. You'll get a better wipe too.
Again, you do what you want. I'm just saying what I would do. I don't give a fuck what you do with your balls. I'm just gonna do that with mine. Got it? Got it.
All right.
Moving on.
But even so, we're not here to talk about the ball wipes or the ball clippers or any of that. We're here to talk about ball deodorant.
Yes.
I have a couple logistical questions, and the first one is, how do you apply it? Because it's not like the area like here. You can just go like,
Yeah.
like how do you? I don't know how to correctly word it, but like,
Yeah. Is it like a gel? Does it look like a deodorant, like for the armpit? Well, like,
No,
what is
it doesn't. It actually comes in like it's a bottle. It's just liquid. Just think like aftershave.
Okay.
Just put some on there,
Yeah.
Slather it in your hands.
Ah.
How does it feel right after shaving down there? Does it sting
I haven't used it yet.
at all?
See, that's what smells. Got him.
Oh
Damn.
god.
Damn. I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh no.
But at the same time, it's like you just found out about ball deodorant today. So are you not smelling yourself?
Well, I don't know about you guys, and I think ball deodorant will be helpful, but I also find that like baby powder, things like that are useful.
That's usually a go-to. That's
Yeah.
what we always did in the military.
Yeah.
When we went to 29 Palms, it'd be hot, and it'd be days where it's like,
and you guys would be in like,
yeah, we
military
got uniform
gear.
on and everything. It's freaking hot. They would tell us, bring baby powder to your ball
Or Rolls
sack's
Gold
okay.
or cornstarch or
Yeah,
something like
lather
that.
the nuts.
Got it somehow,
So I think that helps, but it doesn't get rid of the smell. It just keeps it from getting too.
But the ball deodorant, that I get it. I get how that can be, I guess, appealing. Because I mean, you don't want, like I think you said earlier, you don't want, if a girl's gonna do the business, you don't want her going down there smelling your smelly ball sack.
Yeah, and beyond
So I get
that, it's like, you can't shower like every hour.
Yeah.
And, sometimes after a long day of work, or maybe just after working out, or maybe it's a particularly hot day, or you're inside doing a podcast all day in a place that has no airflow.
Honestly.
Get
there.
No.
Don't sit on it.
Try not to.
The chafe.
But it's I would imagine you guys aren't gonna go in between podcast shower and my shower, but you have that handy. You can just kind of do your thing.
That's bad for the skin. Shower so many times in a day?
Well, I'm not suggesting it. In fact, I'm going in the opposite direction.
He's saying don't do it.
I'm just saying. Like, how come you guys can't just say? Well, wait, no. How come you guys can just say and I can't?
It's because of the things that you just say.
Yeah.
In my view, it's
I'm just saying, like, yeah, but we didn't want you to say that. Don't say that.
You bitch. I'm doing this podcast too. You gonna listen to me while my mic is on.
So then it's not a roll. It's just unplug his mic. No, but so you're saying it's not like a roll-on or anything.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so then we could share in theory.
If it's a bottle and you
Yeah,
know,
no, I'm not trying to share. I'm just saying so, but like I wouldn't feel like, oh, I'm rubbing his on mine.
Yeah.
Type shit.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So hey man, I got ball deodorant. You want to roll some on?
Yeah.
Just imagine rubbing that.
I'll use Febreze. It's fine. Same thing. Very well. It's a ball deodorant. So are you gonna order some for yourself?
I don't know. I'd be interested in seeing. I'd be interested in seeing if Ties works. Next time you bring it, lather it on, I'll smell. Check it out. Make sure it works. We'll check it every hour. Huh?
So you saying you get on your knees and smell my nuts after I lather this on my nuts?
Why do I have to get on my knees?
I mean, how else you can get down there?
Huh?
You can just.
Why is that my responsibility? Why don't you get on a ladder? Shit. It's my home.
You know what? That makes sense. That way we can both still remain a man as this weird shit happens. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Step stool it is.
Mm-hmm. Or I could just ask your woman when you get number 6.
Oh yeah.
I'll be like, hey,
just put your hands in my pants.
How's it going down there?
You know.
How does this ball smell?
Yeah. Go.
Lavender fresh.
Is it about the same texture as like an old elephant? Because that's kind of what I'm working with here.
You know what?
Sure.
Baby, go ahead and put your hands down here and get my ball juice. Show me my ball juice like. Go for it.
That's how you're gonna talk to your girl?
Baby, get my ball juice.
You're already changing your
get my ball juice.
Yeah, I know. He's proving my point. Can I just say?
Hey yo, baby. Hey babe, come over here. Put your hands down in my pants and show these motherfuckers
my balls
how my balls smell.
Alright, show
Ty, why are you talking like that? What do you mean?
Hey.
Yo.
Don't question my authority. Get your hand, all 5 fingers, swoop in there.
You only have 4 fingers, though. Thumb is not a finger.
Just put it in their face.
Don't put it in my face. You're gonna like keep it.
You want to smell it, right? You want to schmelz it?
Not like that. Can I just say, I really never thought that we'd get a raunchy enough without D for me to put like a warning in front of it again. But I think we managed. We don't even have
Chris here for it.
I know. We managed, guys.
What the hell? We did it!
Hooray!
You're welcome, guys. This is probably gonna come out at Christmas.
Balls.
Get ready.
What the fuck?
Maybe. I don't know.
We'll see. Who knows?
I don't know.
Who does know?
I don't know.
The world.
Well then.
The world.
The what?
The world.
Okay, one more time. The what?
Oh, you don't watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures?
No.
Damn.
Sorry. I started watching Hero Academia again.
Ooh.
Because it just came back.
Really? The new season came out?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I gotta start watching now.
Anime.
Yeah, no, I know it. It's on Hulu. I was thinking about watching it.
You should watch
You
One
should
Punch
watch
Man.
it. It's good. It's good.
One Punch Man is a good way to get started onto anime.
Well, I've
What?
One Punch Man? It's a good way to get started.
I wouldn't recommend.
It's a short thing.
It also wouldn't be my intro into anime. I mean, I've watched anime before.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's somebody's intro. I would suggest it for somebody who's like not big on anime, but they want to check something out. Like as far as like not trying to get.
Well, wouldn't that be an intro though? Kind of.
That's one of the things I would say watch.
I guess. Yeah, you're right. I guess.
It's just a different kind of intro.
Yeah,
it's like for
intro.
different kinds of people, you recommend different things.
Yeah, that's fair.
So if you're already an anime person and you're just looking for an intro into a different, genre, then of course you don't recommend.
Oh, speaking of actually anime, do you remember that time we walked in on George?
And he was looking real animated?
He was looking, look, he forgot to lock my bathroom door, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was just scrolling on his phone. That shit was wild.
He was really watching hentai, yo.
I know. The tentacles was fucking insane.
Dude.
You're gonna do it to me twice on one podcast? No?
Look, I'm just saying.
My dirty laundry like that?
I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying that
Can't even spread it out between other puppets?
No, look. Octopi only have 8 legs. So why did this shit have 10?
I was doing research.
Okay? Research for what?
It was a paper that I was going to write and vlog about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
I gave you an answer.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. I heard your answer. I just don't believe it.
That's why the pumpkin looked like that, because he was still thinking about tentacles.
Look, I actually kind of felt bad for him, to be honest. Because you know how you do things on your own time. Admittedly, you shouldn't have been doing it in my bathroom, but regardless, look.
He has a nice bathroom, dude.
I couldn't go home, okay?
You don't have a home?
I have one.
Your roommates can be a little.
Yeah,
I had one, but it was I needed to figure this out before I left.
You all this house bitch.
Look, no, but I did feel sorry for him though, because it's like you do your own thing. You don't need people judging you for it. But it just seemed like not the right place.
I
honestly,
said sorry like 3 times already.
You know, Dee had her kid here too, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wait, her kid, her unborn kid, or
both? Of course the unborn, because that's wherever she goes, and her little baby too, the 5-year-old.
I know she had him here.
Well,
yeah, she was here. Yes, she was here Halloween day when you was fucking around watching tentacles in the bathroom.
Well, they weren't in the bathroom, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's true. It was kind of just us, and we were lucky. I closed the door like real quick. I was shook that he didn't even stop.
Wait a minute. So you closed the door and you stayed in the bathroom with him?
No, I closed it from the outside.
I was about to say.
You're an idiot.
I just thought, look, it was wild.
I had no way to go about it.
And I get that you're into some freaky shit for Halloween. We're all entitled to that. It just, I don't know, man. It seemed like not the kind of thing to do. And I at least feel like when I opened the door, you could have been like, oh, okay, I'll stop. But you just kept going.
First off,
with the hand motion?
Yeah, with the hand motion.
Wow.
And the tentacles.
I told you I was drunk. Very drunk.
You didn't even send me a link.
Why? I was a little too busy at the time. My hands are busy, obviously.
Why? You asked him to send you a link?
Yeah.
Shit.
I want to know what got him that hard to begin with.
What? What are y'all doing in my house?
Listen, man, what we do in your house is our business. All right?
How? What logic are you using to come to that conclusion?
Obviously, the best kind of logic, because it's our logic, bitch.
I don't follow.
So you included me with this logic, and that makes it the best kind of logic?
Apparently! Apparently! We got there, I couldn't go back. I know what I said, it came out, I was alright, well, Ty's coming with me, alright.
Okay. Apparently I'm smart today.
You know what was the worst part, though?
What?
Is, we're all sitting out here kind of just waiting because we all know kind of what's going on. Because it's been a good, and credit to you, 40 minutes. Way better than me.
I heard the goosh noise too.
But then at the end he lets out this scream. Right? I was like, whoa. And then he walks out like nothing happened. And it definitely wasn't enough time for him to clean up. I was like, or wash his hands for that matter. And so we all just kind of stared at him. And I think the party was over pretty quickly after that. Dee left. You left. For some reason, George stayed until the end, but he didn't help clean up, which seems like the natural thing to do in this situation.
Fucking embarrassing.
I asked. You guys didn't tell me to clean up.
You're fucking embarrassing, bro.
Did you ask?
Pretty sure. Did I not ask? I was very fucked up that night.
I'm still
Clearly.
I was very fucked up. I'm sorry.
I'm still looking for the bottle of lotion in my car.
The bottle of lotion in your car?
Yeah, because you took it, didn't you? I saw it. I saw it right above the toilet.
I thought he smelled like vanilla and eucalyptus.
It's a very unique spell, alright?
Spell?
Did I say spell?
So we just casting spells on people after you beat your meat? Okay.
Maybe that was the video we watched after or before.
Maybe. You know? I was drunk and I apologize already, okay? I said sorry.
All right.
It's not like I put my hands in your face.
All you had was wine coolers.
They were really...
This fucking lightweight, I swear.
Right, I thought I was bad. What happened that night, bitch? What happened?
I had one too many, okay? So fuck off, okay?
Previously or during a party?
I start my pre-games at 9 in the morning.
Whoa, what?
Yeah!
You are unhealthy. You need help.
Oh, great time.
that was not the point I was trying to make.
Damn. No wonder the corner.
I don't care whether you're a great time, because you'll be a short time if you continue to live like that.
I don't like your attitude.
Well, I don't like you dying.
Touche.
Yeah,
Got me on that one.
Think about that, huh?
Yeah, well, I drink water too, you know?
Okay. Well, as long as you drink water then.
I chase it with water. Chase my beer with water. Like cheap.
Oh, the beer. Okay, I thought you were talking about the
Oh, you
pornography.
take shots of water.
You know,
It's like it's a workout, so you gotta.
Yeah, sometimes when you're in the middle, if you're fapping.
You didn't even say the word. What? You seem so embarrassed to say that.
You want to say it?
Alright. Seems like a good time. With everybody's permission. Unless anybody wants to stop me.
Don't look at me.
Ty, do you have anything you want to add?
Why was that so hard, though?
I don't know.
Wait, why was it so hard, or why was that so hard?
That too. Just why?
He's asking, are we continuing or are we stopping?
No, as he asks his question, let me ask my question. Why?
It's just funny.
So you was watching hentai that turned you on and it was funny?
Oh, so we're not stopping, okay. We can bring it to the club. I don't think there's anywhere else we can go from here.
So on that note, this is a new section that we
It's called the improv round.
Yep, it was George came up with it. And you want to enlighten the audience a little bit more?
Sure.
What it is?
That you ain't never
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I want my link.
So as you guys know, we come up with topics and whatnot to do on here, and I came up with the topic, surprisingly, in the bathroom, of an improv round where we, as you guys also know, that we attack each other from day to day.
I can't use the bathroom no more.
It was fake. So what I decided to do was come up with the idea. We put our names into a jar. We pick somebody's name, and whoever's name get picked, the other two attack that one person with an improv story. They can come up with whatever they want to come up with, and the person being attacked or the person it's about has to agree to it, no matter how outrageous it gets.
Big facts.
And they have to agree and just keep it going. That's why. I won't lie. This is pretty fucking good.
The fat whap. Alright, you was fat whapping in there?
It wasn't real, Ty. It was a fake story.
Here's the thing, Ty. What the audience doesn't know is that we use this section to tell real stories that we can't say are true. You know? So we kind of have to say it's improv.
So you gotta flip a coin and figure it out. Yo, the floor's already.
I hate these guys so much.
Or do you?
I'm leaving Sacramento right now. But no, that was a good round.
You stay with me.
Why'd you grab my ankle?
I'm sad that you came up with this like on our last time, because this could have been a fun game to be playing the last couple of months.
It would. Oh man, I'm sorry. I wish I did come with it sooner. At least now we have it.
Yeah,
we can come with come with different ideas.
This is what the great thing about it though is that it's like something that the audience will never know if we're being serious or not.
Yeah.
Like until we say, all right, guys.
JK.
I'm gonna laugh when Dee hears this back. She'll be like, when the fuck were my kids there? Like, you don't remember? We did that with my kids in the room? This motherfucker.
Like, you don't remember your baby was with you?
She gonna come and kill me? that was good. I'm not
She was in the umbilical cord, not the stomach or the womb. The umbilical cord.
You have to know when to stop. The story's done.
Alright, JK. That was the improv.
Robert, where are we at?
Where we at? We're at 49. So we got something. We got time for like one more small thing.
One more small thing. I don't know.
What's a motivational thing you can say right now?
I can say right now.
Right now.
If you're gonna watch hentai, watch it with 8 tentacles, not 10.
Because that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
If you want to watch it with 8, 9, 10, however much you want. What am I saying right now?
Tentacles.
I'm not getting my words out properly. It's not going.
Your preference is your preference.
You do you, boo-boo. You do
right.
you. I don't care. I'm going to go to the bathroom quick. Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, go. I say if you're going to watch hentai at all.
My phone's right there, so don't you start with fucking stories right now.
Wait, where's his phone? I think that, and I've said this in other podcasts, but obviously this is going to be our last podcast with everybody for a while. I just want to express that it was really cool that, George made the 2-hour trip up here, Chris made the 7-hour trip down here, and we just kicked it, and that was great. I hope you guys enjoy these new episodes.
Right.
They were entirely unexpected. We kind of planned it out on Friday when we knew Chris would be here.
We're going to Krispy Kreme?
If you want, I'm down.
Nah, I'm good.
I haven't had Krispy Kreme in a minute.
Neither have I. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, what were we talking about? Sorry, before
Motivational speeches, dogs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Give an improv motivational speech,
ahead.
George.
All right. Okay. You can do it, guys. All right. We out.
That was terrible. I'm taking over.
I don't know, but let me do inspiration. Let me see if I can do inspiration.
All right.
I can't.
Yeah, channel those YouTube videos you watch.
On a real note, I'm gonna try to go for some inspiration for anybody listening and anybody who wants to pay attention. I'm a very firm believer of find the thing that makes you happy every single day. Find the thing that you don't mind doing every single day, even if you don't get much pay out of it or any pay out of it. And just wake up every day doing the things that you love most, whatever that may be. And shit, if nobody else believes in it, as long as you believe in it, that's all that matters. And however long it takes you to get there, to achieve that, take however long it takes. I think it's the journey, not just the destination. The journey is the fun part. Because now you have all these great and even bad stories to tell at the end of it. And even all these stupid stories that we make up along the way.
Made up? What are you talking about?
I likes this a lot.
Okay. It's...
What?
I don't know.
I likes this a lot.
I like to joke around. I like to make people laugh. I like to do stupid things because those are the funny things that we're going to tell later on and laugh about when we're older.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And I do believe, yes, there is a time and a place to get serious and focus on what you got to do. And you got to be responsible for the people and the things in your life. But if you're not having fun while you're doing it, why the fuck are you doing it? Yeah. That's
life without fun is not worth living, in my opinion.
Indeed.
It's really not. Money's gonna be great. I mean, you can be having really good paychecks coming your way, but if you're not happy, why keep doing it? Mm-hmm. So find what makes you happy. Do it every single day for the rest of your life.
Indeed.
Will you fuck off?
Ty, do you have a short inspirational speech you'd like to share with us?
Piggyback this man's idea.
Hey, chill out, girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop throwing shit, producer. I know you're inspired, but shit.
Yes.
Calm down.
As you all may know, I went to the Taste of Soul this year. Beautiful experience. And I went to this place called Lulu Washington Dance Academy. I know the owner there. Her name is Tamika Washington. Amazing woman. I worked with her once before. All right. Not in that context, my good sir. But we done some acting stuff together. It's beautiful. And she told me, she's like, sir, are you not doing your acting? Like, I'm involved in other things right now, getting my schooling together and whatnot. And she was like, let me tell you this. Always, it's okay to have a plan A. It's also okay to have a plan B, C, D, and so forth. But, no matter what other plans you may have, do what makes you happy. Your happiness is that plan A. No matter what, no matter how much time it may take, strive for that plan A. You, sir, are a bitch. You, sir, are a
Why can't you just talk in your normal voice? Why do you always gotta do an accent or something? Just talk like Ty. Theo, give me Theodis the Black.
Be happy.
That's not it.
Be happy, my friends. Be happy, be healthy. No Cheerio.
We're gonna cut that, right?
I mean, I thought our improvisations about checking the time were pretty funny, but
Alright, we'll leave it.
just zoom in on.
None of us are wearing punches.
All right. Well, I guess that makes it my turn. I think George hit a really, really poignant note.
Razzle dazzle.
Thank you, buddy. No, I think you did, and look at us. We're 3 guys, formerly 4, just fucking around, in my apartment, recording a podcast that we made with a little over $100. All things.
I'm the giver, though.
Wait, we made $100 out of this?
No, we made it with $100
Oh, yes.
all the and not including the computer, which we already had, and the camera, which we already had. But you could do all this stuff with your phone.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be worse, but you could still do it, And as long as you're doing something, you're producing something, you're making something that is fulfilling, that's what matters.
That's actually how I'm gonna start my first few vlogs in Sacramento with my phone, because I don't have the camera to do it.
Yeah, no, I feel you, and it's tough out there, but it is something that
On my Timbs.
in this day and age, there's becoming less and less of an excuse to not do something.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You can always do something that's pursuing your passion, and podcasting might not be my favorite thing. Film is my favorite thing, directing, editing. But being here, editing the podcast, hanging out with you guys, it's combining things that I love together to make something that, we're all creating.
Mm-hmm.
And, if we can do it, if 3 fucking Starbucks employees with, barely any intelligence between the 3 of them can do it.
I have the intelligence of a peanut.
You sure as hell can. So look, that's what I would say in my inspirational speech, is that if we can do this, you can do something too.
In that case, my good friends, you have all been beautiful. You have all been blessed.
Man, some of them were, mediocre at best.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Like Chris,
Or that hentai girl that,
Leave her alone. She's a nice lady.
It be like that.
It really do.
It really do.
It do. Yeah.
What it do, baby boo?
It do like that. It is.
George gets away with a lot of shit because of his charisma, but if he were to say it in my voice, he would not get away with it. Like if I were to go up like, "What it do, baby boo?" Y'all would both clown on me.
Well, yeah,
and that would be fair.
You don't got rhythm, dude. I'm sorry.
It's not the rhythm; it's the charisma. I don't disagree that I don't got rhythm, but I don't think that's the problem with that.
All right, fair enough.
You can pull off things that I can't pull off.
Yeah.
All right. You can pull off.
Like his mic.
You break my mic, you buy it.
I thought you said this was your mic.
You don't know that.
So then how do you know that's your mic?
You know that?
Whichever mic gets broken, that's his mic.
All right. God damn it. So
Take us out, Ty.
Don't forget, you guys, we out here posting on social media just about every day. And you guys need to be a little bit more supportive. Go ahead. Robert sits here and makes these fancy tributes, which I really enjoy. Bro, you're amazing.
Thank you.
Go ahead, y'all. Give us a follow.
Hey, speaking of, sorry, I was going to mention this and I forgot. So I was putting up the trivia, right?
Yeah.
I asked a question that I thought, you know what, let's make the first one a knockout. Everybody knows we met at Starbucks, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
So I put Starbucks, church, school, and then on a film set, right? Those were the options.
Yeah.
I was like, film set kind of makes sense because 3 of us actually are kind of into film.
Mm-hmm.
And school kind of makes sense because we all were in school at the same time.
Yeah.
I was like, church makes no sense though. If you've listened to the podcast, you know it's not church.
Yeah. I mean,
So 14 people voted for Starbucks. And one person, let me see if I can rat her out, was like, here, that
was it?
Coco something.
Coco?
Here, I think she's a friend of yours.
I was going to say probably.
Straight up was like, church.
Whoa!
And I was like, we have not met at church.
Which one?
Hot Cocoa
God
Bang Bang.
damn it, Tashi. Why? Why? How bored do you have to be to say that bullshit? Granted, you know, I do enjoy church, but why?
We said on the first podcast we all met at Starbucks.
Yeah. Ty gets a lot of credit for shit too. Like a lot of people voted for him creating the podcast.
The fuck?
Him doing the transitions.
The fuck? I mean, he tried to take it from me, but this motherfucker. Okay,
I just close. I open and close like my legs.
Oddly though, some people gave you credit for a hole is a hole. So I guess it goes both ways.
Wow, guys.
You guys are awesome.
The hole is a hole.
Keep on not using your brains. I love it.
I wonder if Chris can take some of that. We should use some of the last few podcasts with Chris not in it. Do the trivias from those and see if Chris gets them right. Because this motherfucker apparently doesn't listen.
Oh no, yeah. Well, he doesn't vote on it because he doesn't have his thing on. Remember?
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's off his Instagram for now.
Again?
Why? You got in trouble?
No, well.
Put up too many nudes?
Yeah, probably.
That happens.
Yeah.
Kept posting pictures of for real. And male strippers.
Damn idiot. Alright.
Go ahead. Don't forget to give us a follow. Continue to support us. Nothing but love is what we send to you. We just ask that you send it back, alright? So, it's been Ty.
Robert.
Oh, baby.
And you know how you've been. You've been served.
Ciao.
I like that. And you know how you've been. You've been served.
You've been served.
You've been served.
That was nice.
Sexy.
I gotta pee again.